joined by Dan Sparks, end of the season. Give us your thoughts on how it's been.
Personally?
Yeah.
Obviously, slow start to the season, was injured for a good 3-4 months. But once I got back into training with the lads and that, and started playing after Christmas, or around Christmas time, I thought, personally, game by game, I got better and better. The lads started to know how I play, I started to know how they play. We started to gel, and then end of the season we had a good run.
Yeah, and how did you find that period? Was it tough, obviously, trying to recover and coming back from injury?
Yeah, of course. As a new signing, you want to be kick-started with everyone, all the new signings and the current players. So yeah, when I was coming back 3-4 months after everyone else, it was kind of tough. But no, I just tried doing the best I could, tried speeding up the recovery as quick as I could. And no, by the end of the season, I think I played 25 games pretty much in a row. And yeah, I thought I was quite consistent, especially towards the end. And yeah, personally, it was a good season in the end. But gutted to miss out on playoffs.
Yeah, and of course you talk about the consistency. We saw you come back, and of course got a couple of goals as well. So that must have been great.
Yeah. I mean, I tend to get more assists than goals, obviously with the way I play. But no, I mean, I scored a few goals, which was always nice. I'm just gutted as a team we didn't get to the playoffs, considering even though everything that was happening behind the scenes, we still felt we could definitely make playoffs.
Yeah, and we've seen quite a bit of rotation in the team throughout the whole season. Have you sort of found that not being a consistent sort of lineup week in, week out?
Well, I mean, when I did start playing, I was pretty much in the team for a few games in a row, to be fair. But obviously he rotates it, which is always going to happen. We had a good squad. We have a good squad. Every player is more than capable of playing. So that was always going to happen. He said that, the gaffer said that to me when I signed, that there'll be rotation, players will come in and out. And with a good team, that's always going to happen. So no, I expected that.
Yeah, no, unfortunately quite a few players left the club just after Christmas. Did you sort of see that as I know it was unfortunate, but do you see that as a chance of actually getting into the...
For me, of course. I mean, good players left and a couple were playing in my position. I was gutted to see them go, I'm not going to lie. But it opened the door for me, and I'm hoping the gaffer sees that I took it.
Yeah, and of course we've seen quite a bit of partnership with Michael Cheek as well. You're trying to thread a pass through to him. How's that been? Of course you've played with him previously.
Yeah, I've known Cheeks a few years. We was together at Braintree. Yeah, we know how each other play, obviously. So that partnership was pretty much the same as it was before. But then, like I say, gelling as a team, we all started to understand each other's game, and towards the end of the season especially, you saw the best football we played probably the whole season.
Yeah, and out of all the games, is there any that actually stood out to you, that you can remember?
Personally?
Yeah.
Obviously Hartlepool scored my first couple of goals for the club, we won. There was a couple of good games. Tranmere was my debut in front of the big crowd. Although we lost and it wasn't our best performance, it was good to be out there with the boys after watching for so long. Obviously the free kick against Woking was probably my best goal I've scored. But other than that, I mean, just playing consistent was an achievement for me once I was back, and trying to help the team as much as I could.
Yeah, and you mentioned that you're gutted, of course, not making the playoffs. Talk a bit about how close it was actually, the team.
It was very close. I mean, we went into every game just to win. We weren't looking at the table too much. We just wanted to win our next game. And as the games went by, it was looking more and more realistic. But unfortunately, we just missed out. But no, I think the lads have been superb this year, especially with what's been going on. And we gave it our best shot.
Yeah, and lastly, of course, end of the season. Any plans you've got for this break?
Have a little rest, but keep working, keep the fitness levels up, have a nice holiday, and then be ready for pre-season. Yeah, will you be keeping in touch with any of the other players? Yeah, of course. We all got a group chat together, so we'll all keep in contact. Maybe meet up with a few that live quite local, but no, we'll all see each other in a couple of months anyway.
All right, well, thank you very much, and enjoy your break.
Cheers.